Okay, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a video here. I've been thinking of doing for the past couple of years, I think. I was thinking about doing a video of all my cell phones. I have quite a lot of cell phones, and I want to keep this video as short as possible, but I'm not really sure whether I split the clip in two, so there will be part one and part two, or if I'm going to upload everything. That's something we will have to wait and see. So I have all my cell phones here, and you have to excuse me if I don't remember the models on all of these phones, because some of them is very old and I bought them a long time ago. So there is no specific order. I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to start with my actually my first cell phone that I bought probably kind of like back in 1992 or something like that. This is a brick phone, an old brick phone, Motorola Dynatac is called. Motorola. It's not it doesn't have any SIM card or something like that. It's just in an analog phone, not a digital phone. So this is not usable anymore, but it was a great phone and it was working very good when it was working. So this is how it looks like. It's too bright light there maybe. So this phone was very expensive. I think I paid kind of like, I'm not really sure, maybe 2,000 bucks or so. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. They had them on sale though, just in the end of the, yeah, anyway. This is my very first phone. Then I actually bought, I don't have the battery for this one. Short after I bought my first phone, they actually came out with this one. This is a Motorola International 3200. That's the model right there. The battery is supposed to go there, and the SIM card supposed to go right there. This phone works very well, and it was a lot cheaper than the first one. It's exactly the same model, a little bit longer antenna right there, the same battery and the same layout on the keyboard. Works exactly the same way. So yeah, this, I think I bought this one in 1993 perhaps, something like that. So it was kind of cool to run in two of them, and also it just fits in the pocket like this. You take the phone like this and just shovel it down there in the back pocket. So that's kind of cool, and it's kind of cool to walk around like this. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, hold on. Oh, I'm running out of battery now. I've been speaking for 20 minutes, so it's kind of I'm fucked now. Yeah, bye. Yeah, the speaking time of the battery about 30 minutes or so. Ridiculous. Yeah. Then I bought this one, Motorola International 7200. Also in the type of same period of time here, back in 1993, I believe. This is a lot smaller phone, very suitable in the back pocket as well. This is also this is a big SIM card, you know, kind of like a credit card, that you have the slot right here that you put the SIM card in. So that's kind of cool. And you also got the antenna right here. I don't really know if this works. Looks kind of like a toy phone or something like that. But the phone itself was a very good phone. Very accessible keyboard, and easy to just open, and and the keys will be protected under the hood, so to speak. So yeah, Motorola International 7200. Yeah. Then I got some old school right here. This is the Finnish Dynamite Nokia. Probably one of the best phones ever built back in the days. These phones were very stable, worked everywhere, and Nokia was very, very good phones back then. This is looking like this. You got the antenna right here. You got the battery supposed to go off like this. This is not this is an old analog phone, so there is no SIM card or anything like that. So yeah, this is model, I don't know, made in Finland. Yeah, of course. Nokia, can this be a Nokia 101? I think this could be 101. Yeah. I bought this one probably back in 1993 as well. I was a phone junkie back then. Then I had something odd. They had these phones on sale. A very cool phone. Motorola personal phone. It says right there, personal phone. This was a very cool phone. I bought it just because the design is kind of neat. So it's kind of, kind of like a real landline phone or something like that. You also got the antenna right here, something like that. There is no display on this phone, so you actually had lamps right here, some kind of like LEDs around here, so you have to learn which one meaning what. So if you had a missed call or something like that, some of the LEDs here will, kind of like flash, dunk, dunk, dunk. So like, oh, someone called, but you don't know who. So you just have to guess. Well, maybe that's the king or the queen, or it could be. Anyway, so you didn't know who called, but this is a cool phone, and this is also very old, no SIM card. You can't use it anymore. This is a Motorola personal phone. No, actually I bought this one 1994. Yeah, it says right here, 1994. So this was a very cool phone. Then we have something right here. I'm missing the antenna though. I don't know where the antenna is. This is a very, very, very old phone. It's an Ericsson right there. Ericsson. This is a GSM phone, so this is probably, it probably works still today. You can use it still today. Very big phone. This is how they looked like back in the early 90s. And that's actually when I bought it as well. This phone actually have a small SIM card tray right there. This is a Ericsson GH174. Yeah, very old phone. Very old phone. So this is what it looks like. And the antenna is supposed to be here, and you kind of like flip it up like this. So yeah, worked great as I remember. I haven't used it for 25 years, so I don't know. Then we have something else. We have a Motorola Flare. Yeah, Motorola Flare. This is also no SIM card in these phones. Just analog, old school phones right there. This is actually the same battery as to the international series, 7200 series, so you can swap in between the batteries. I don't know when I bought this phone. I believe it was kind of like 1993, 1994 or something like that. Very good phone, very, a small phone to fit in the back pocket. I kind of like the curved layout on the keyboard right here. Motorola Flare. This is one more Motorola Flare, so I have two of them. This one also I bought at the same time. I think I got this one on some type of contract or something like that. I'm actually supposed to have one more. Anyway, I come to that. I actually have three of these. So, working exactly the same as the first one. I also got something very odd. Philips. This is a Philips. Philips Diga. Yeah, Philips Diga. That's what it said right there. Philips Diga. Very used phone. You can see the scratch marks right here from having it in the back pocket and dropping it on the floor and all that kind of shit. It's kind of like a curved phone like this, so it was very suitable for having in the back pocket. And I don't know, but there is supposed to be a SIM card tray here somewhere. I don't remember. I don't know where the SIM card tray is, but there is supposed to be one anyway. So this was a very cool phone. Very simple phone. I think I bought it kind of like in 1995 or so. It was very cheap also. So then we have something. Well, this is the other Flare, Motorola Flare. This one is actually blue, complete with battery and everything. Then we have some Finnish Dynamite here again, Nokia. I didn't really like Nokia very much because I was more kind of like Ericsson, Motorola guy. So, but I still have a few of these. This is a 5150, I believe. So very old phones I can't remember really. This is yeah, 5150, made in Finland. Yeah. It was a very good phone, worked great. If you dropped this one on the floor or on some concrete or something, it didn't break. I mean, it was very stable and it did never break. I remember that this is actually a flashing antenna, so when someone called, this starts to flash. I think I bought this blue flashing antenna. I probably bought this one 1996 or 7 or something like that. Very good phone. Then we have something here, something a little bit smaller in the same time area right there, 1996, 1997 or something like that. This is actually an Ericsson. Says Ericsson right there. Yeah. This very small phone, very handy to talk in and everything. You got the keyboard right here. I like the layout on the keyboard here. I like the buttons. So this is what it looks like right there. And this model is Ericsson GF768. GF768. Says right there. Yeah. So you actually have the microphone right there. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if this phone works, but you actually got the SIM card tray right there. And this one I bought, oh wow, 1997 I bought this one. Yeah, that's right. I was very happy with this phone. I was very satisfied with this phone. This is also a phone, if you dropped it on the concrete, it didn't break. It could break the antenna, of course, but I dropped this one several times and it didn't break. So this was a very good phone. 1997. It was kind of cheap as well. I think I bought it for kind of like $500 or so, brand new, of course. Then we have something else. something a little bit newer, and this was this is, well, not today, but this was a very, very good phone. Ericsson, of course. Ericsson T28. T28S. That's exactly the it have been showing right there. You can't see it anymore, but T28 S. Very, very small. I got a bigger battery on this one with some more juice in there, and it was actually a very good phone. And when you click down this one right here, you actually answer the phone. So if someone called and you did like this, you were ready to talk. So that's cool. And they made the antenna smaller on this one. My little brother actually had this phone. He actually bought this phone from me probably about the year 2000 or so. And the battery was dead, so he actually bought this battery right here. And when he didn't use his phone anymore, I said, please, can I buy it back? So I did. That's many, many years ago now, probably about 13, 14 years ago. So yeah, T28S. Here I got something very vintage. Philips Fizz, right there, Fizz. This is a Philips Fizz. Very flat phone, very big phone. And I can tell you something a little bit cool about this phone. I actually bought this phone back in 1996 or 1997, and I had it for a short period of time, and I sold it to my grandfather, and he didn't like it, so he only used it for a year or so, and then I bought it back. So he actually had this phone. I think he's the last one who speaks in it as well, and he passed away back in the year 2001. So I'm kind of, this is, well, this means a lot to me. So yeah, this is Philips Fizz, a slim phone. Here we have something maybe from back in 1991 or 1992 or so. Finnish Dynamite, made in Finland, of course. This is a spare phone. It doesn't work, and this doesn't work either. It's analog phone, no SIM card. This one dropped on concrete, and the display actually broke. So this is Nokia Ringo, only available in Europe, I believe. Worked very good, very stable, kind of plastic though. Feels kind of like a toy or something like that, but it worked. Yeah. Here we got Motorola. This is a Motorola. This phone isn't too old. I mean, I think I bought it back in 2006 or something like that. Brand new, actually. Lime green. Motorola lime green. Sorry about the light there, guys. It seems like it's too much Kelvin right there. You open it like this. It looks like this. Motorola V360, V360. This is kind of a cool phone. As I remember, it had color screen as well. No touch, of course, but you walking around with the arrows right here. So this actually it has a camera as well right there. Camera, yeah, and a front-facing a display here as well. So not only there, but here. So this is kind of cool. Kind of small and everything. Yeah. And here we have, actually have two of them. Finnish Dynamite again here, Finland. Nokia. I got two of these. Both of them are cracked. This was not a very good phone. I dropped this one on the concrete once and it wasn't really hard. The display cracked. And the same problem with this one. So this one was not very, wasn't very good. I don't remember what model this is. Nokia. Oh crap! I don't want to bother opening them up. Nokia. If you know model of this, please leave me a comment down in the comment box below here. Nokia. Yeah. I bought them back in 2002 maybe. We got something more here. Nokia 101. This is not a digital phone, analog phone, no SIM card in this one. No SIM card, no SIM card. So you can't use it today. You got the antenna right here, looking like this. And worked very good, very good phone. I was very happy with this one. There was no texting, text messages or anything, just calling. Answer phones and making phone calls. This was a very good phone. So you had connection wherever you was. Then I got right here, I got a Motorola. This is actually a Motorola, I'm not sure about the model here. Motorola, what the hell? I don't want to bother open it up. Motorola something, if you know what this model is, leave me a comment down here below. Looking like this, and you can actually extend the antenna right there. I didn't really like this phone, kind of like, you know, I didn't like it. So I bought this one probably back in late 1997 perhaps, something like that. Yeah. Oops. Phones are falling down. Here we got some Finnish Dynamite again, Nokia. This is a Nokia. This is has a SIM card. 2110, I believe this one is. Nokia 2110, right there. I'm gonna double check that. No, I couldn't because there is no marking on this one. But this is a Nokia 2110, I'm pretty sure about it. Very good phone. I used it a lot. Antenna right there. Antenna kind of broke on me at one time right there. You got a lot of scratches. You can see the scratches right there. There is some wear on the buttons right here. I used this one for a couple of years. I bought it probably 1995 or so. What else do we have here? Some Finnish Dynamite again here. Nokia 5150. No, this is not a 5150. Or yeah, it is. Yeah, 5150. I got two of those. I got the blue one as well with a flashing antenna on it. This is exactly the same thing. Exactly the same phone. You got everything the same. I bought this one as well, late 1900s or probably early 2000s. What else do we got here? We got a Sony Ericsson that is totally smashed into pieces almost. Sony Ericsson, it's You see that? This phone is worn out, and I cracked the display as well, and it's kinda this is what it looks like. Yeah, this is a Walkman, Sony Ericsson Walkman. The model is I'm not sure about the model here. I don't want to bother open the, I have no idea. Walkman anyway. Yeah, with a front camera right there, and a camera right there as well. Here we got some old school phone. This is I bought this one, I can't remember, I think my mom bought it first and then I bought it from her. I can't remember. Early 1991 I think. Ericsson NH237. That's right there. NH237. You got the bigger battery pack right there. There is no SIM card, anything. Oh, I think I lied. 1994. Yeah. But it has a real gold ring right there. Yeah, you can see the stamps. No focus on this camera, I believe. You can see the stamps there. This is real gold. Well, not worth very much, but it's kind of cool anyway. With a wooden panel and everything. Yeah. This is one more Ericsson NH237 as well, with a flipping antenna right here. Also a big battery pack on this one. I bought this one in the same time period as the other one. This one is also from this one is from 1995. So I think I bought it in 1995. This was a cool phone. I think my mom bought this one as well, and I bought it from her. So this is a cool phone. Also, you can't use it anymore, no SIM card. What else do we have here? This is Ericsson NH237 again. I have 3 of those with a bigger antenna right here. No battery. This is exactly the same thing. This one I bought 1995. I also think my mother bought this one from the very beginning, and I bought it from her at some point, you know. No SIM card, no nothing. What else do we have here? I got an Ericsson S868. Looks like this, very old. I think I probably bought this one back in 2000, I believe. Yeah, actually, brand new. And the previous version was actually the 688. Pretty much the same thing, but this button right here was 2 buttons. Arrow up and arrow down, 2 buttons. And the antenna on the 688 was not angled like this. It was straight up like this. Or else it was exactly the same thing. I think I bought this one in 2000. No. I bought it back in 1998. Yeah. This was very, very good phone. I remember that. Wasn't very expensive either, so very good phone. Very, very good phone. Here we have a Motorola again, a cheap model. I think actually you could use AA batteries in this one. No, you can't. I don't want to bother open that one up. But actually, I don't remember the model of this one. It looks like this. Motorola, very simple to use, nothing fancy. I didn't really like it. I used it for maybe a couple of months. So yeah. Here we have a spare phone with a cracked display. I took some part from it. Nokia 3130, I believe. The most reliable phone in the world. Nokia 3130. That's what it is. Yeah. Looks like this inside. You got the SIM card tray right there and everything. The most reliable phone in the world, Nokia 3130. We got some more Finnish dynamite right here. Nokia. This is Nokia 6150. Nokia 6150. A newer model than the 5150, and also more complicated, well, more advanced, so to say. Looks like this. I think you actually got IR sensor on this one. Yeah, you got IR right there. You can see the little display thing right there. Very fast transferring files and that kind of shit. So I had this phone for a couple of years. I don't know when it's made, but I think I bought it back in, I have no idea, 1997 maybe. Yeah. What else do we have here? Some more Finnish dynamite right here, Nokia. Looking like this. Very worn out. Screen is very, got some scratches and that kind of stuff. You even got some tape going on here. I taped it at one point because the display was falling out. So a very used phone. And it actually, I remember now, this one is cracked as well. So looking like this, Nokia, and you got a protector there for the lens, camera lens right there. Amazing, it still works. And you got a flash right there. A flash right there. 5 megapixel camera. Yeah. Color display as well, no touch of course. I bought this one 2005 maybe, I don't remember. We got some, here we got something cool. Sony Ericsson, very worn out. Got some stuff going on here, scratches and that kind of shit. You can see all the dust right here. This is the back of the phone. This is a cyber shot camera. That's what it's supposed to be. You actually flip it up like this, and bam, there you got the keyboard right there. So you can see there is no real buttons here. It's actually kind of like a pad or so. Yeah, that's what it is. And where the hell is the camera? Oh yeah, I remember now. Ta-da! Wait. Holy shit. There you go. That's the camera right there. I believe it's a 5 megapixel camera as well with a flash right there. This is convenient. I mean, hiding it behind this sliding thing. Sony Ericsson Cybershot. This was a good phone, yeah. Here we got an old school phone, Bosch. This is a Bosch, right? Very odd phone, Bosch. I didn't know Bosch made cell phones until I bought this one, probably back in 1995 or so, 1996 maybe. There's a SIM card tray right there. This is what it looks like, actually. I don't know when I bought it, maybe 1996 or 1997. Cool design. Yeah, cool design, everything. Yeah, Bosch. Here we have something. This is a Samsung. This is a phone my mother bought, and she used this one for many years. And I bought it from her. Samsung. Very worn out. You can see the scratches and everything going on there. There is actually a display hiding behind all these scratches. A display right here showing battery status and if someone called, and I think the time as well, and a camera right there. Samsung. Right there. The buttons right there. I don't remember the model of this one, but it was very good phone. Yeah, Samsung. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, this is a phone my mother bought not many years ago. This is actually her phone. This is the phone she bought. Sony Ericsson Xperia Mini Pro. Yeah. With my mother bought this one probably back in 2010 or 2011 maybe. 2011 I believe. With a keyboard right here. Kinda cool. Very cool. Yeah. Sliding phone. With a HD camera on the back there. And yeah, that's it about it. Touch, of course, touch screen right there. So, and I also got this one. I got this one back in 2011 maybe, as a gift from someone. Very good phone. I was using it for quite some time, not very long time though, so it's kind of very good shape if I clean it up a little bit. Exactly the same thing with the keyboard right there. This is in good shape, and it was a cheap phone. I think I bought it for a couple of $100 or so. Yeah, so cool phone. We have some Finnish Dynamite here. Nokia, very old phone. I think I bought it back in 2002 or something like that. Looking like this. Actually, a camera on this one. 1.3 megapixel. Wow, 1.3 megapixel. That's cool. Nokia, looking like this. I don't know the model on this one. This is a Nokia 6151. Yeah, SIM card phone, so I think it could work still today. What else do we have here? Some Finnish Dynamite again, Nokia. Looking like this. Actually waterproof, dustproof, and all that kind of shit. So you can drop it in water and it still works. Very convenient. Plastic case. Well, this is not a case. This is the actual phone. It's made out of plastic actually. Well, if you had the lid here, the lid is gone. So, and something cool about this one is that you could take this off right here. Yeah, so this is the actual phone. It's kind of cool, and this is what it looks like. So this is, yeah, kind of like a robot or something like that. So this is the actual phone. Just put it back in there till it clicks. There you go. And then put this one back until it clicks. There you go. So I don't really know the model number on this one. 51, I don't know, 55 something. Good phone, good phone. Then we got Sony Ericsson, a very used phone. Sony Ericsson. This is, I'm not really sure about the model number here, but you got this joystick right here. You got some cigarette burns. Yeah, I used to smoke back in the days. I was a heavy smoker. Very cheap phone. I didn't pay very much for this one. I bought it back in 2003. Yeah, got the SIM card tray and everything going on there. No battery. I don't know where the battery is. Maybe I sold it or something. So yeah, color screen. Yeah, color screen. No touch, of course. A simple phone, very simple phone. Then we got something else here. Sony Ericsson Walkman. This is a Sony Ericsson Walkman right here. This is a W810, I believe. The model is. Yeah, I think so. W810 or something like that. I'm missing the lid, back lid right here. I'm missing the battery. Something very cool about this one is you have this little slide thing here that opens the cover for the lens right there. That's cool. And it has dual flash right there. That's convenient. So this was one of the earlier Walkmans actually, and very expensive phone and very good phone. Yeah, that's kind of cool. This is a worn out Sony Ericsson spare parts phone. Sony Ericsson T630, I believe, if I remember correct. Sony Ericsson T630. I bought this one back in 2007 maybe, I believe. No, 2004. Oh yeah, not too old then. Maybe it works, I don't know. Holy crap, I shouldn't have opened this one. There you go. You got a 1.5 megapixel camera right there. You got a little mirror right there. This is the keyboard is gone, the joystick is gone, everything is gone. Here we got Ericsson. That's before they turned to Sony Ericsson. They actually was named Ericsson. Ericsson R600. I think I bought this one also, I can't remember, 2005 maybe. Looking like this. Very small phone. Small handset, very small phone. Ericsson R600 with a metal piece right here, because back in the days we had these round magnets that with a sticky background, so you can put the magnet on anywhere you want in the car or anywhere. And you also put some metal pieces on the phone, so the phone actually was fastened on the magnet, so you can have have it wherever you want to. Ericsson R600. We got an old phone right here. Ericsson. Very, very old. I don't know when I bought this one. I actually think I bought this one second hand, I believe. A1018S. And you can this phone you can change the area in between the keyboard here by taking this one away, so you can have different colors. That's convenient because you can make the phone kind of like personal. You put this one back like this, and ta-da! I think I bought this one used, second hand. I bought it back in, it was bought back in 1999. I think I bought it kind of like the year 2000 or 2001 or so. Yeah, I believe so. This is a Sony Ericsson, probably one of the first Sony Ericssons with the name Sony and Ericsson working together. A small little phone. You can also almost hide it in your hand like this. A very small phone. Simple to talk in, and you know, that kind of stuff. It wasn't very good phone. The connection wasn't very good. You know, connection failure. It wasn't very good. Kind of very small, very tiny phone. Easy to hide in your pocket or whatever. Actually, yeah, actually very good. I don't know when I bought this one brand new. I think it was on sale or something like that. This was one of the cheapest phones you could get from Sony Ericsson at the time. Looking like this, with the SIM card tray right there. I bought this one back in 2003. Yeah, very, very tiny phone. Very tiny phone. Yeah, Sony Ericsson. The model is T100. T100. What else do we got here? We got something going on here. We got a Samsung. I didn't buy this one brand new. I think I bought it second hand or something like that. Samsung, looking like this. And you open this one like that. Yeah, looking like this. Samsung. It even have a front display right here and a camera as well. With the buttons right here. And you got the arrows. Oh, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know when I bought it. I don't remember. What else do we got here? We actually got something kind of cool. This was very expensive when it came out. Sony Ericsson. I think I bought it back in 2004, 2005 maybe. It looks kind of beaten up because it is. I smashed it on concrete. I was very drunk and very angry, and I took the phone and just bam. It still works though, but it's kind of like beaten up. You can see some crack right there. This one is falling apart right there. You can see it here. This is falling apart right there. You can see it's a little bit bent. This one is a little bit bent. But it works. Color display as well. It got a display right here as well. You could lock the keyboard right here with the locking key right there. You You can change the song by using the arrows right here, backwards and forward. You got volume, you got for the camera right there. Well, this was a good phone. 2 megapixel camera, that's cool, 2 megapixel. What else do we got here? We got a spare phone, Ericsson, no antenna, no battery, no nothing. Got a SIM card tray right there. Looking like this. GF788. Yeah. This phone I think I got from someone, I don't know. It didn't work anyway. I got it just for spare parts. Obviously I needed an antenna of it, so yeah. But the phone is manufactured 1997. Yeah. We got Motorola Startac. This is a Motorola Startac, the phone of future. Phone of future. This one is a little bit bent here, broken. I bought a battery for this phone back in 2003, I believe. The actual phone is from 1997, maybe 1996 or so. And I also bought a carbon fiber thing going on there. And you flip it up like this. This is a Motorola Startac. Yeah, very cool phone. This phone was very common in America back in the days. Yeah. You have a big SIM card tray right there, the slot right there. And this one also has a bigger battery because the stock battery was flat. The same flat as the phone, but this bigger goes up a little bit. Very good phone. What else do we have here? We got an HTC right here, a touchscreen phone. I didn't buy this phone, I got it from my brother. You're sliding it up like this, and bam, you got everything right there. You can even turn up the display like that. So that's kind of neat. You got the keyboard so to speak. And of course touch. Very, very expensive phone, very expensive when it came out, maybe 6-7 years ago. Very expensive. I bought these ones very cheap from my brother. Yeah. Then we got very expensive phone, Sony Ericsson P1i. This is one of the first touch screen phones. I believe this one was about $1,000 or even more when it came out in Europe. Very, very expensive phone and a very good phone. This is the newer model from the model P800 and P900, and this is the P1. So looking like this. Dual flash right there. Very fancy phone, and it has this tricky keypad. You actually got 2 letters on the same key, so it took some time to learn how this works, but once you learn it, you can send a text message in no time. Very, very simple to use. And it also it wasn't touch like this. You actually had to use the stylus right here. So walking around with the stylus and okay, you know, touching it like this worked perfect. But I remember some friends of mine dropping their stylus and they couldn't use the phone. So very cool phone, I say. What else do we have here? Oh, we got another spare phone, Motorola Startac right here. It doesn't work. Carbon fibers, carbon fiber. This one is for spare. Then we got some very rare phones. Very rare phones. Some Finnish Dynamite again. Very expensive phones. Back in the early 90s. 1990 I think I bought this one. 1991 maybe. Well, not I didn't bought it, but someone in my family did. So I bought it a few years later. You can see the name there. Benefon. Benefon, yeah. Finnish Dynamite, made in Finland. Very good stuff. This was very good stuff. And very luxury and very expensive as well. And there you can see the B right there. Benefon. Made in Finland. This is even more expensive and even more luxury. Finnish Dynamite. Another Benefon. Someone in my family also bought this one in the early days, 1991 or something like that. This, you can't use it anymore because there is no SIM card or anything like that. I don't want to bother taking the battery out, but a very big phone. Yeah, I remember someone said this one was kind of like $2,000 or so. Very expensive back in the days. Yeah. And then we got some newer stuff right here. iPhones. iPhone 3GS. 16 gig smalls. iPhone 3GS. Nothing fancy. You know exactly what this is. With a rounded back. iPhone 3GS. Both of them works just perfect. I believe you cannot run iOS 9, I believe, not even 8. So I don't know what operating system you can run on this one, but you can't run the newer ones. Both of these works just perfect. What else do we have here? iPhone 4S. iPhone 4S. Perfect condition. It's a little bit dusty right now, but the condition is kind of like new, I should say. Works perfect, no issues at all. You can run iOS 9 on this one. It's on 4S, so it's a very good phone. Still today a very good phone actually, with a decent 8 megapixel camera right there. This is actually what I got right here. This is not all of my phones, but this is most of my phones. Of course, I got my iPhone 5C and my iPhone 5S right here. And also in my car, I got a Sony Ericsson K750. Very old phone, but it's sticking in the car just for fun. So I don't really use it. This video is very long now, and I got a lot of phones here beside me. I hope you like this video, or I think I'm gonna split this video to 2 videos, part 1 and part 2. So if you have any comments, leave them in the comment box down below, right here. If you have any comments to some of my phones here or anything else. It was very fun to finally make this video. I've been thinking for it for a couple of years. I have made some videos previously, a couple of years ago, but I didn't make it all the way through. I think there is 2 part 1s or something like that. So finally I did this, and I will continue making. I will try to, as I collect more phones, as I buy new phones, there will be more phones to the collection. So I will try to keep up with the work. Anyway, I hope you like this video, and I gotta go now. I gotta split, man. So take care now. Bye bye then.